With the emergence of the popular carbon fiber shafts into the pool and billiards world, arguably two of the most popular carbon fiber shafts on the market right now are the Revo and the Cynergy 15K. The Cynergy shaft is the culmination of Cuetec's research and design with the help and advice of Shane Van Boning to try and compete against Predator's famed Revo shaft. Since its introduction, with Shane using it in tournaments before it was even available to the market, it has been sought after almost as much as the Revo. The packaging of the Cuetec Cynergy 15K is nice. It comes in a nice box, and making it a pleasant unboxing experience. It includes the shaft, some cleaning wipes, a joint protector that has Cuetec's logo, and a patch for whatever you like to do with patches. The Cynergy 15K is beautifully constructed out of Cuetec's multi-directional carbon fiber filaments to make up their shaft's construction. This results in a straight, durable shaft just like all other carbon fiber shafts on the market. The Cynergy shaft, like the Revo, uses their own proprietary version of foam core, giving what Cuetec claims is great stability and flex, making their shaft feel more wood-like. It kind of seems like everybody has their own proprietary version of carbon fiber construction that they're using. It makes you wonder how many versions can be out there before you run out of versions. Anyways, I'm digressing. The Cynergy flyweight front end construction not only allows the shaft to be light, but also enables them to stop the polyfoam 5 inches below the tip, which Cuetec claims creates a rigid cavity with less mass, and it results in less deflection. The taper of the Cynergy 15K is what Cuetec calls their super slim taper. The taper extends down the shaft 15.5 inches from the tip, helping provide a more comfortable playing experience. Cuetec produces the Cynergy shaft in several joint types, allowing as many players as possible to have an experience with the Cynergy 15K. Finishing off the shaft, the Cynergy has a small white ferrule, unlike the Predator Revo shaft. Cuetec decided to go with this small white ferrule after collaborating with Shane, and this is to aid in aiming. The standard installed tip is a Tiger Sniper tip, and the shaft only comes in one size, 12.5 millimeters. That's right, one tip size. So that's the sales pitch for the Cuetec Cynergy 15K shaft. The most important thing, however, is, does this shaft play well, and is it something that may help your game? Well, here I am reviewing another carbon fiber shaft. Kind of getting addicted to them, I think. Welcome to Pool Addiction, where I like to do pool and billiards equipment reviews, and really anything pool and billiards related for that matter. Hopefully you liked what you've seen so far with the Cynergy 15K review. So now let's talk about what I think about it after using it for about 5 months. The finish and performance of this thing is really nice. It feels nice in the hands. It's really smooth. It does have a little bit of a sheen to the shaft, and it does tend to get glossier over time. So if there's one main gripe I have about this shaft, it's that, because I'm not a big fan of a shiny shaft. It sounds kind of weird, don't it? Now, for those of you that don't know much about carbon fiber shafts, they're very resistant to warpage and dings, as well as being low deflection. Now, they're not completely resistant, but for your typical pool hall dents and dings, they'll do a very good job at resisting those things. The cleaning on the Cuetec Cynergy shaft, it comes with Cuetec wipes, as you've seen in the video, but Cuetec also says you can use a solution of 75% or greater isopropyl alcohol to clean the shafts. I've never really had a need to wipe them down too much with the wipes. I do get fingerprints from time to time, but just wiping it down with a nice clean cloth tends to do the trick. Now, the hit on this feels very solid. It feels really natural. It almost feels wood-like. So for those of you guys just getting into carbon fiber shafts, if you go with this, it's going to feel very familiar to you. Now, I did get a tink every now and again, like the Revo, but it was a much more rare, almost non-existent compared to the Revo. It does perform like any other low deflection shaft. However, I would not say it is as low deflection as the Revo or the Predator Z series shafts, but it's definitely low deflection. It's more low deflection than my OB and the HXT skinny shaft that I reviewed a couple years ago. Now, I'm not going to go into a shot-for-shot comparison between these shafts. I'm going to save that for down the road when I have several shafts, and I'm going to do a big comparison of several shafts at once. So sit back and relax for that, and hopefully you subscribe to the channel so you can get notified when I actually do those reviews. So what else to talk about this? The weight. The weight on the Cuetec Cynergy shaft is 3.75 ounces. And the balance of it is really nice. I think it doesn't really affect my cue balance that much. And it actually, I feel like, enhances my stroke, if anything. Now, they say it's a 12.5 millimeter tip. I actually mic'd it, and mine comes in at 12.47 millimeters. The joint came in at 21.35 millimeters or 0.84 inches. So for those of you that are looking to marry it up to your butt and have that nice smooth finish, that's the size of it. So take it for what it is. The tip that comes with these things, like I said in the review, is a Tiger Sniper tip. Mine, however, comes with the Kamui Brown. I did not put the Tiger Sniper tip on it. I don't have any personal experience with the Tiger Sniper tip. I've heard from several people that they didn't like it, but I'm not going to judge it because I haven't used it yet. If you see my review on the Revo shaft, I did put a Kamui Brown tip on that, and I'm not a big fan of it. So just like that, this Cuetec Cynergy shaft, I'm not a big fan of the Kamui Brown tip either. I plan on changing it down the road. I just haven't really figured out what tip I'm going to change it with at this point. Oh, let's talk about the biggest difference between the Revo and the Cuetec, and that's the ferrule. I like the white ferrule. For the way I shoot, the way I aim and everything, it definitely helps me out. So thanks to Shane Van Boning for insisting on having the white ferrule. Cuetec doesn't say what type of material the ferrule is, but I'm assuming it's like their Pro Series ferrules, which is some kind of polycarbonate type of material. Now, a little FYI, Predator has now started making the Revos with a white vault plate, so they kind of give you that white ferrule type of experience. So they've noticed that some people really want that type of ferrule or white, I don't know what you want to call it, type of experience. So there you go. Now the feel, like I said before, is really smooth. I've never really felt the need to use a glove. I'm not a big fan of a glove. However, I will use a glove over talc because I hate talc even more. But you still see people using gloves with these things. I don't think there's really a need to because the finish is so nice. I honestly think that those people that are still using gloves with carbon fiber shafts are doing it more so out of resistance to change. They're just really used to it, and that's their game, so they don't want to change. But I don't think you really need it. Price. These things are priced at $400, which is cheaper than the Revo, which is, I think, made to have direct competition with the Revo. Now, when these first came out, Cuetec couldn't keep them on the shelves. They were going like hotcakes.
Now they're producing them a lot more and a lot faster than the Predator, so you can get them fairly easily. I'm hoping the prices of these carbon fiber shafts start coming down here in the near future with all these different companies now making carbon fiber shafts. So with demand going down, price hopefully goes down, but we'll have to see. So here's what I think about this carbon fiber shaft. I've been using it for the last 5 months and it's my favorite so far. I've tried 4 different carbon fiber shafts and I keep coming back to this one as my primary player. It's still not perfect. I like things about the Revo over the Cuetec and vice versa, but in my opinion, the best all-around carbon fiber shaft right now is the Cuetec Cynergy 15K. It gets the job done. So would I recommend this to anybody? Definitely yes. If you're getting into carbon fiber shafts, this is a good entry to kind of get used to them. And especially if you're getting into low deflection shafts, I would definitely recommend this one over the Revo. Lastly, throw a little disclaimer out there with regards to equipment and the claims that they're superior in performance and whatnot. Equipment isn't going to magically make your game better. You're going to have to try it out, see if it fits your particular style, and practice with it. Don't bash it after the first time because sometimes it takes time to get used to something. So that's really about all I have to say about the Cuetec Cynergy shaft. Nothing against the Revo. I like the Revo, but for me, in my game, this is the one I would go with. Like always, I'll put links in the description below if you're interested in purchasing this product. They're not affiliated links. I bought this with my own hard-earned money, and I'm not sponsored in any way, so I just want to get honest reviews and opinions out there for you guys so you can wisely spend your own money. Thanks for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you did, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you're aware of all the new videos I'll be putting out. Also, if you like this video, hit the like button below, and if you have any questions or comments, put them in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer them. And I'll see y'all in the next one.